So good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another analysis. It's been a while, and I did this. It's been a while because of my health. I'm just coming back from family. They actually stayed with me throughout this period, and you know, it's been you know, it's been another week of me preparing to come back again because of about 4 or 5 days ago, you know, I've been on the market, but we're just checking on what the market is, and by the time we're going to know exactly where we're going to be approaching, and that's just me getting psychological ready. And I'm so happy that we are here again and back. And without further ado, if you're watching this YouTube, just subscribe so you're going to get more of the latest guys. There's so many more that we want to post, even apart from analysis and forex. We want to start. We've done so many indicators now, so we want to um, start some few things about it and start sharing it to you guys. And then we want to work on the new project, on the new course and class. The new class is going to go now on the basis. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So this is Euro USD, and Euro USD. You can see that from this is where we left, right? And we were saying something about Euro USD and about the lows, about how the price has been very bearish. And so, hello, if you have any question, you can ask away. All right. Hello. Hello, if you can
I
hear me,
can,
please let me know.
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir. Good morning.
Okay. So let's do it. So on the Euro USD, you can see that the price is bearish, and it's been on the bearish since since last at the beginning of this year, right? And if you check the news, this is the news I just got from Euro USD about client positioning from a reality broker. You can see that the price is still bearish, and most the length long, you can see that this is the neck, the blue represent for people who are buying, and the short represent people who are selling. All right. So you can see that people are buying, so they could sell. So the price is uh bearish, right? And but people are still the retail traders are buying into them. The institution can get more room to sell it downwards. And I think that's what I've been missing in the market, and you could see that right here. This is exactly where we left, and you can see that the price actually went back to the previous order block right here. Tapped on it, though it didn't get there absolutely like 100%. But if you could zoom it forward, you could see that it's it was close to it, and the price actually reacted to that, and then boom, came down. You could see that the price also created some inside bar here, created a structure here. We had, you know, something like this. And the price tested on it again, came down, tested on it this time, and then lost it right there. So you can see that the price continued breaking structure because we had a structure right here. Continued breaking structures, and how many pips deep did we went in USD? So let me just check that. So so if we calculate this from here, we were talking about then that's 51 candles, and that's like a 10 years journey. And talking about 400 pips deep, all right? So that's a very long journey. And since then, if you look from the 1 hour, 30 minutes candle, you can actually see where the retail traders are and when the institutional are putting their orders. So first thing you want to know is right here is this um low created here. So let me use this to just give it clear explanation. Okay. So you can see we have a low test here right now, and we had a continuation right here. The retail trader are just right here, and you can see where the institutional are. You can see that. Let's just stand it right here. You can see how this thing is moving. We had a lower low, lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a little bit of wobbling right here, a lower high, then a lower low. First, there's going to be a structure right here. There's a structure right here because the price actually tested that place about a couple of times before we went lower. So I would like to put like a so this is just USD, and this is because I've been traded for a long period of time. That's why I'm moving my analysis backwards so I could just get where exactly we'll be getting it. The price still looks choppy to me. To be honest, the price still looks choppy to me, but I've been trading this. I'll be patient. All right, so you can see that there's the sort of structure right here, the price tested it, and then we had a continuation right here. I didn't know the news at the time. I didn't know what exactly moved it, but right now what I'm getting is that the price has broken 2020 low. So if you check from the weekly time frame, you could see that directly here. So this was sorry, okay. So right here, this was even 2016. I think it broke 2016, not even 2020. Right from 2016 broken it here. So you can see the price is still dipping down. And you can just see that the price is bearish, like really bearish. And that's the like that's the opposite thing in the DXY. The DXY is actually bullish, but we check on that as well. So that's it about blue USD. The price is still bearish. I'm probably looking for the price to get back to the structure right here. This would be a very good place to put a sell order and to see um if the price will actually react to this structure right here or to one up here. But we consider this from the 2 hour time frame. So this is going to be a very long wait right here. We move to the 30-minute time frame. I haven't seen anything like a bullish trend yet, like the price is going to test here, but we should really just this would be the best place if you're looking for a short entry because if I'll be entry your USD now, I'll be looking for a sell, not a long trade. And I'm not dipping down into the 15-minute time frame. I'm just looking from the 30 minutes to 1 hour time frame right now. I don't know about any other pair, but that would be it on Euro USD because it's been a while actually uh, so last yesterday we took a trade. I actually took a trade there, but I left there pretty fast on GPUSD. So I like to just give some explanation of that as well. So this was my analysis yesterday when I was trading the GPUSD, and this is where we left it. I have like a clean sheet of it, like printed one. So just to get the view right, excuse me, please. So we could actually see that the price here also broke this low created here. This was our support before, right? We were actually hoping that the support might, make things this price continue like we are actually expecting new high. But you can see that that got stopped around this area. And when the price tested this OB, you can see then we created a new low. Then now the price is on a bearish trend. All right. So from here you can see now you can see that we are on a bearish trend. The price tested here again, came back, created a new support, and we tested it again one more time and gone went back. Now it's creating a new high, and which is a lower high. Probably to test this trend again, and then we can look for a short entry around this area. Alright, guys. So if you have any question, you can just ask away. If you have any question, you can ask. Um, you can see that. So let's move to the one on time. So in the 1 hour time frame, you can see deep in the trend that we had the structure right here. The price tested, it came down. We had beautiful shot right here. Okay. And then it created a new lower high, tested it again, dropped down about 50, 60 pips. Again, another one. Then it dropped down. This actually went low as like 70 to 100 pips. All right. And now we have the price on a high, this new lower high. Because I'm going to be putting like a structure right here, the price to get before reacting to it. But my alert will be down here. So if you move to the 30-minute time frame again, you actually see there's this sort of inside right here. But I won't be going on a long trade right now. I'll just be waiting for the short trade to happen, like expecting this to shut around this area. And I'm going to be checking the news we're going to be having concerning the GPU. But let me go straight to the previous trade we took yesterday. So the price broke here, it broke this low, and we continued bearish. But at the time, the price, this order block right there was still holding, so you can see that very well in the 15-minute time frame. Right, so if you look at 15-minute time frame, you could see this, and look at this, right? So this is very reactive. The price got here, and I got an entry. I think my limit was here, so I got an entry right here. My stop is actually here. So once the price got activated, see the price went down. We move to the 5-minute time frame. So in here, I got the call, and then yeah, the price went down about 40 pips, and that's all it did before it continued bullish. All right, so I just closed out, move my TR stop loss to entry, and yeah, I got out with a break even, but still make an half profit with it. My TP was down here because I thought the price was going to test here before gaining any liquidity, or always going to break it and continue. So that was my plan in GPU yesterday, but I still made a little bit of profit. But it's when it broke the support, and that's when I knew that you go back to the 2 hour time frame, the price is actually trying to come around this side before I continue bearish. And in the second scenario, in which this price might continue bullish, then it has to break this trend, right? Probably break this structure right here, the resistance right here, and then you can see, of course, we could be buying it from there to the next resistance. I hope anyone with me is understanding this. Okay, so let's move. Um, so that will be the next. Okay, let me just show you my projection on GPUSD. Let me show you my projection on GPUSD. My projection on GPUSD is from here at the short position around this area. right? So I have my stops right here. I have my TPs in this area, but I like to be here. I'm going to be having like um best TP, TP1 around this area, TP2 down here because that's what I'll be expecting. But still watch out for the global right here because the price might still be. I'm basically putting this based on trend line and will be demonstrated in this space, right? So the price might break here. There's still a bigger one up here, right? So if this doesn't work, and then this will be our next prediction. So this will be our next projection. So for now, I think we still have to wait unless you want to go for a buy, which I'm not interested in. I'm really looking for the sales of GBUSD and USD. So that is it about UUSD and GBUSD. Next pair I would love to check again oil. Yes, UK oil or Brent. I don't know what is in your broker, but that is what I want to check out again. And this was the previous view before I left, before my sickness. I think this was the last really taken down there. Yeah, this was the first into that. All right, guys. So this is even good. We're going to give some explanation. I took some trade on oil. Some were good, some were not really that good, but it wasn't bad. So let's see what we have in oil right now. But what I can say is the price just touched down on a support and trending back. You see that right there. So looking from the weekly view, right, clear up this. But looking at it from the weekly view, you can see that the price has been ranging from there and finally it gets back to the support, right? Support has been tested many times as far back as April and February. So now it's getting back to below. Um, I'm not really sure the price wants to break this. I think even if you want to break, you still need to have some sort of a rejection, and that rejection from the weekly time frame might set a bullish opportunity in the daily or the 4 hour and the lower time frame. See the daily candle right here. Tap on it and moving forward, right? So the price is actually rejecting it and moving forward. So what I'm expecting right now, right, the scenario is the price to if you break out of this zone, right? And then you might be looking for a bullish entry. Bullish entry is actually good from here. If you want to take a bullish entry and take a long entry for the stops, the stops is not slow. The stop would be just right here, right? And you could be putting the TP just right here. And next thing would be because right here we have an inside bar and this would be like a best perfect place for you to put your TP. Yeah, so that'll be my prediction. You are entering from the 1 hour. If you want to refine your orders, you can go as low as 30 minutes cycle, but you still be the same because I think the price broke structure right here. Check it, tested the structure, rejected, and finally with a strong candle, right, broke it with an engulfing candle right here. So it's not a bad entry. Yeah. Check the profile volume and to see where liquidity actually is. And all right, so we actually getting liquidity from here. So Let's see how this trade goes. Bullish gold, oil, sending it. So if you want to parameters, you can just check there. So the entry price around $100 per barrel. Stop is around 98. And CP where we want to go is around 106. So it's not bad trade as well. So it's not bad trade. So yeah, if you check it out, and that'll be my projection of the oil. And don't forget here, you might be taking half the profit around this area, around 102 or 103. Yes. So just put that in mind. You'll be taking half of the profit from there. That'll be a very good level. So I'm not getting into the trade right now, but check. I can on my phone and I'll share it to you guys. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just entering into the trade myself. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next pair. If you have any pair in mind you want us to analyze, can you just say it and then just go through it together? Hello, guys. If you have any pair you want to let us analyze, you can just type it and let's know. What should I just go on?
Hello, sir.
Hello,
Yeah, please. I don't know. Can you help us analyze Nasdaq?
Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq. All right, you can see that oil is actually going in profit. So if you are in, you can, if you are not in, you can still get in before it goes too high, before you can still in. But we are going to check Nasdaq right now. So let me just add one more position. Yes.
I dropped a pair in the chat box, sir. Good morning.
What do you say?
I dropped a pair on the chat box. Don't know if you can do it. Euro AUD.
Euro AUD. Okay, just read in the chat, but okay. Okay, so let's do Euro UD and Euro NZD. Okay, okay, Euro UD. Okay, no problem. Let's do it. But first, let's do the Nasdaq as we watch oil going to profit. So I actually do trade Nasdaq, but it's been a while, you know. So yeah, let me see where we stopped in Nasdaq and take from there. So this is on my previous Nasdaq. I think I have another chart. Nasdaq. I think this be the old one. Maybe it's not. Let's just clear it. Okay. Let's delete this and this. Okay. So on the daily chart right now, from the weekly view, let's start from the weekly view. The price still looks bearish to me, although it shows signs of recovery before I left. I think around this area it showed signs of recovery, but the price is still bearish, and see the breakouts of the year. So you can see that this breakout tested and just keep continuing downwards. Even the new week we have, you can zoom it in, see that it's still showing bearish. All right, so moving to the daily time frame, you can actually see where we have the low right here, some sort of correction, and then continuing on a continuation. And now the price is trying to get back up. I know for sure this is not for a long time. So first we have a structure here, probably going to test it. I don't know if price is going to test that. Nasdaq can be very tricky. Looking at it from the higher time frame. All right, so we have another one right here. But since this is a very close one, so another one right here. No, 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 no. Let's keep that. Sorry about that.
Certain cause of the murder. मर्डर का रियल कॉज असर्टन करने के लिए पुलिस
Oh. All right, guys. So this is Nasdaq daily time frame.
अगला वर्ड है टेस्टिमनी TEST
Hello, who's that?
गवाही विटनेस टेस्टिमनी का मतलब होता है गवाही या फिर विटनेस इन कोर्ट ठीक है टेस्टिमनी ऑफ पुलिसमैन टेस्टिमनी ऑफ police is not
Okay,
accepted.
so let's move on. So now what we could expect is if the price gets here and we have signs of rejection, we might be taking shots from here because it's aligned with everything from the weekly time frame. But now let's move to the 4-hour time frame.
From America, it is 7:47 a.m.
Huh? What do you say? Okay, I can't hear you, but let's just continue. So from the 4-hour time frame, you could see that this correction is a little bigger than we thought. So you can see that the price is actually making high and low highs and higher highs. But what we can see here is that the price actually hasn't actually broken this yet. So I can call this a high high. All right, it's more for me like a retest. All right, so we have another block right here. The price created the structure here, we tested it, and then you can see so there's some sort of institutional moves right here. You can see this black candle came right after this candle. So yeah, there could be some institutional orders right here. So we can call this our order block. All right, and then we have the lows here, which is still holding. All right, so we have our highs and lows right here. So now the price is okay, as tested and it's coming back. So now you can actually see that a bearish entry right here is not bad, but the best bearish entry you could get is when the price tests this actual OB, because for sure there will be enough liquidity around this area. Looking from the 4-hour time frame, we're still going back to the 2 hours, 30-minute time frame to refine our order. So if you are trading as a swing trader, that might be a very good start. And looking for bearish move and looking around this area. Right, so now we move to the 2 hours time frame. Look for the low and high, the low here, so around this area. High still here, so there's a structure right here. You can see the price actually came down there. It tested and came and dropped down. For now, for Nasdaq, all you could do is keep calm, right? The best entry is a bearish entry right now because the price overall is bearish and there's enough resistance right here that it needs to break before you can confirm it going bullish. Right, so since you're going for a very short-term trade and you're looking for the most, you're not looking for, you're not chasing the market. So the best entry for me would be around this area, the high very here. So when the price gets here and there's a very good rejection here, and for the stop loss, you have a very smaller stop loss around this area as well. So that'll be the first scenario. The TP will be here. You can have another entry right here. There's a chances that the price will reject right here, and there could be a sell position waiting for us around that area as well. The stop loss will be small as well, not too big around this area. TP will be here. All right, so if you're looking from the longer term, I think I've explained it. If you're looking for maybe from the daily, you might be putting your orders around this area. And that is if the case that the price breaks, breaks this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 5 this zone. So if you move to the 4-hour time frame, you'll be able to see it even clearer and understand this. So you can see where we're going, where we're looking for our entries. And this will be here and it will be here. Right? So that's it about Nasdaq. Do you understand, or we should go again? Hello.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Can have you understand, or can we go again? Like we should explain again.
I think the area I'm confused about is
Okay.
you said that is where we should be looking at before we sell.
Yeah.
Before we sell. So, but where I'm confused now is that breakout that you are talking about. That if it break through,
Okay. Through this. Yeah. It do happen sometimes. You could plan. You just have to have your own plan. That's this my plan. Like my plan is to short it from this area, but in scenarios like this, sometimes the price do breaks because there's still a resistance, bigger one up here. You don't really know which one the bank is going for. So the banks make the movements here. We just follow their footprint. So the price could get
so
about
the best thing is to put our stop loss once we break out of that place. So we should relax first.
yes. Once it break out, just relax. Don't do anything till it gets here, and then you'll be waiting for rejections. And if it gets here, the sell will be strong, and yeah, you could get very good liquidity. But it's the same thing here. It's the same thing. The price could react here, and the price could react around this area as well. But why I said this area is because hello, are you with me? It's because of this
Yeah,
trend, right? There's a trend here. You can see there's a downward trend. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and there's another one right here. So you can see that the range has on the 8th of July, the range the price has been moving is within this trend. So you have a high, you have a lower low, you have a lower high, you have a lower low. So now we can expect a lower high. If it doesn't react to this one right here, to this structure, this little structure right here, right? And then the best place which you're going to get enough profit, then little stop loss will be here. There's even high chance that the price could react here because of the trend. It's been, it hasn't, there's no kind of breakouts from this trend since on the 8th. So, and the price is still bearish. So there's the chances of rejection here and entry right here. But if you want to set your orders, your sell stop, or your buy limit, or whatever, if you want to sell it, just put it around this area. This will be the safest place for you to put.
Okay, sell limit, buy limit.
Yeah, right now it's not going to be a sell limit. To be like buy limit. Let me check. Yeah, so just put your sell limit right here. And if you are with us, I will still send down like the parameters and everything to the group. So just join the group, or I'll send it to wherever you get this. So just join.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So do anyone have a pair we should also check again? I think someone said Euro USD, because I don't have Euro USD on my chat. It's been long, I didn't check that. Okay, Euro USD.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry. This Brent oil, this UK oil that we entered before. That
Yes, it's still in profit.
Yeah. Yes, it's in profit now. So yes. I don't know. I came in late, so I don't know the take profit level that you suggest.
Okay, so this is the UK oil. Is in profit. You can see it. We're still moving in profit. So the first, you can put your TP at 102, like $102, 102.86. That'll be like the first TP you should have. And the second TP will be around 106.1.23.
Okay. But I only enter one position.
Yeah, there's an entry right here with me as well. I think let me check the profit. I'm in about $215 in profits. I'll share the screenshot in the group when I'm done with it. I'll share
Okay,
it in the group right now. I'm like $215 profit. So before it gets here to be around $500, and like the whole thing will be like a 2,000, 1,000. So let's just move to Euro USD. Euro AUD. Right, it's been a while. I checked on this pair. I can't lie, it's been a while. I checked on it. I don't trade Euro USD like that. Let's move it to 50 Right, just like any other euros, the price is there. So let's check this monthly. Yeah, there. All right, so right here, what we can see, apart from the price bearish, is but the price has been moving pretty good, to be honest. And if you check the low here, the low is around 2017. Wow, there's another low right here. Um, eight. So there's chances that the price could even get down there again. So, okay, so let's start from the weekly time frame. Let's go back. All right, so from the weekly time frame, you could see a range and right here. So yes. Here we have high, low, which is like an equal, right? Price couldn't get to the to the structure, and then here we have the breakout. So let's stop right there and let's create structure that was created around this area. Okay, so we have a breakout from this range, right? A breakout and a retest. So going back to the daily time frame, I'm still going to delete that line. Just chill. Okay, now the price eventually after the break, we tested this broken support, which is now a resistance, right? We tested it, and then we have another downfall, and that was the low created around May. I mean around April. So let me identify it there. So now we have a new low. To me, the price is we I think eventually we get down to this low created here. So if there's an opportunity for a sell, this will be the best TP you have. And so now we having the correction. The price actually get back, broke this resistance, but as you can see, if you draw this lower, it's like more of a retest. It tested it again and it's coming back down. Well, why is there a confirmation that this is going to go into downward? Is that if you go to the 4 hours or the 2 hour time frame, let's just go to 2 hours time frame. Okay, so you can see the correction move and how it got broken. All right, so the price corrected itself, get back here again, couldn't break through, and then boom, drop down, to the extent we broke the trend, we broke all this trend, and now we're getting the you know, correction move again. The price probably going to touch down here. So my view is this. So I'm going to use the Fibonacci here. Check where I'm going to be putting my entry and all that stuff. So I'm using Fibonacci. Let's see here. 61.8. So my 61.8 is 0.50. The golden zones around this area where the price is retesting. Okay, so now let's move to the 50 or to the 30-minute sample. The golden zone is around this area, just right after the price broke the trend, and you see some move here. So again, you can use your fixed profile volume. It works. It always works around getting exact where the volume is. So there's a volume right here. All right. So what I'll wait for is if the price is going to break this volume up. All right. And we might just be able to be patient, or we're going to see any kind of rejection around this area, and you might be looking for a short. And if you are shorting, right, if you are shorting, your TP has to be here. It has to be around 1 point, and this is 1.43429. So I can tag that for you, just for you to keep note. Yeah. And entry area will be around this area. Stops just above it. I won't be looking for long entries on euros pairs as at now. I'll be looking for short entries. It's still bearish overall. This will be like my projection on it. But I'll be really patient before any entry will be made. I'll be really patient. All right. Do you have any question, or we should go again? Hello.
I'm fine. I've actually been selling this guy, but it has been taking me out like several times. It has given me
The what?
like I've been selling, I've been on sale, but the thing will not even go anywhere and it will come and take me out.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, but if you can type it, you can
Hello,
type
can you hear
it.
me?
Okay, I can hear you clear now.
Look, I was saying like the same analysis you have, the same thing you did, that's exactly what I did.
Okay.
But price has been taking me out like several times.
Yeah,
So
you
if
just
I
okay, it hasn't taken it out. You just have to be patient. But now don't jump into the entries. You just have to find, right now there's no what's the time? Time is what let me check. This is 8:04, even though
804.
8:04. The session is not open yet, so there's no enough volatility right now. You understand? If you are taking trades to be like IVO to Euro USD, there's no enough till 9 a.m. and then you look what has been going on. By 9 a.m., I'm very sure you'll be already seeing bearish movement by London opening, because London's going to open in 1 hour time.
okay, all right,
So
thank
by
you.
London session, like 9 a.m., 9:30, there will be liquidity because the banks will be open by then. But right now, it's still choppy. Everything is going on with the trader, so it's still a bit choppy, and it's not yet to take entry. You can just watch to 9 a.m. and then start taking entries.
Okay. Is it okay if I send you a DM, maybe on WhatsApp?
Yes, no problem. Yeah, after you just send me DM, like send me DM. I'll post my link, what was it? My
On the
username.
Telegram channel or here?
Okay, which Telegram
Please,
channel do you get this?
please, sir, I would like to get your contact, please.
No problem, no problem.
I think this phantom mentorship stuff that
Well, okay, is it Vision X?
yeah, Vision X is
Yeah, so
group.
that's my group
Yeah.
actually. I'm the owner of the group, so that's my group. So just message me. I'm
Oh,
going to
oh,
send I sent it to other group as well. I'm going to send my my username around.
okay.
So just message because I'm holding a class very soon, so you can just join.
Okay.
All right. So
All right. All right. All right.
the next one will be Euro what is it? Euro MVP. I haven't traded this as well in a very long time.
I want to send you a message.
Okay. I didn't get the message. Euro NZD as well is almost same thing as Euro USD because of the way it look really messy right now. It look choppy and like there's no volume here at all.
London has opened.
Well,
Say London has opened.
no, it's open by 9 a.m. Like 9 a.m. It will open around uh in the time is different, all right. It's just 1 hour gap, all right. So by 8 a.m. right now it's pre-London session. It's pre-London session. It's not like London session exactly. By 9
Okay.
a.m. then you see it. You see the difference it makes by 9 a.m. You see it by yourself. Don't worry. Okay, I don't understand that. All right, so let's continue. And in Euro USD, this is a bit confusing because the price is, I don't really know if it's testing this area again or it's actually broken it. All right. So from the daily time frame, I would really love to explain from the daily time frame. From the daily time frame, you could see that we had a long, and then for me, this is more of a correction. This is not like what is going on euro. What is going on in euro is more like a crash. All right, the price is going down on the euro USD, but the euro NZD is not really that bad. It's just, I think it's making correction at this point. If the price could have been down here and I was saying, okay, we're having the same thing. So there's still chances of bullish in this area. The last time we had a high was around 2nd of June, which
Yeah.
is still recent. It's still recent. So yeah, there can be bullish opportunities there. So I won't be so sure about selling like I was on Euro USD. Let's check it out.
But it doesn't look good on the weekly.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I can't like there's two people talking. Hello. I can't
Hello,
hear. Like, there's
Indian.
two people
Indian,
talking and I
please
don't
mute your
understand.
mic. Indian, please mute your mic. Thank you.
Okay, Indian trade. I should analyze an India stock.
No. The person talking is an Indian.
Okay.
And I'm telling him to mute his mic.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know who's talking, but please let's be let's be all attentive. I don't want to mute anybody, but let's just be attentive, all right? And true story. Okay, no problem, guys, no problem. All right, so let's move on. And here we have Euro NZD. Okay, so like I said, there could be bullish opportunity because the price is just at the support created around this area. So you can see that it tested here quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, again now 4. So except the price breaks here, right? Unless it breaks this side, and then I'll be looking for short. But without that, Euro USD is not like overall bearish like all the peers we've been looking at. Although it's on the bear pattern, but there could be anything, right? The NZD, the new dollar, New Zealand dollar could just, there's any news, we can just check. Let me just check the news right here. Forex factory. Factory. All right, so I will be taking anything on Euro USD. I'll just watch it from here to see if there will be any kind of bullish. Or let me check if there will be volume here. So we're going to know if there could be any changes. Yeah, there could be. I will wait for it to break up here or break down here. Right now is in a very, please, I can't make a quick decision like is it going to go up or down. like is at the support, it's sitting there at the support and it's choppy. So even the institutional maybe might be making some indecision right here. So let's just wait for Euro NZD. Trading is more of waiting. The action there is just 10%. The rest is waiting for the right trade to take. So let's check on the trade we actually took. I actually took a trade and let me see that.
I have a question. Sorry. Do you factor in candlestick patterns on your trading?
Do I what?
Like, do you factor candlestick patterns like all those
I do
engulfing
use
and all
candlestick
those?
pattern,
Do
but
you?
on the lower time frame. I do it on the
Oh,
lower time frame, and when I want to take entries, like when I'm ready to take entries. But before taking entries, and if the price is choppy, I don't use it. I basically just use my smart money concept, which is just the order block, the supply, the demand, and where exactly the institutions are. So I follow the institution footprint where the big guys are making the move. So I just target those places and I take my entries there. And
uh,
6 out of 10 times it works. So I'm just sticking with that.
because on the weekly now there was an engulfing bar, so
Okay, yeah,
it's all right, yeah.
yeah, people do use a lot. So people do use candlestick, but I use it only if I'm ready to take an entry to see what kind of candle form, like 2, 3 candles before my entry to see exactly if there's like any kind of reversal forming up. So and when to get out of the market. Those are those 2 times I use the chart down the candlestick. But before then, to look where I'm going to get entry, I use supply, demand, order blocks, trend, Fibonacci, and that's what I use. I just, you know, make sure that I'm targeting where the institutions are.
Something on you throw something on me. Do you say sorry? Now you are picking.
All right, so the UPO is actually retracing right now, but it went into profit like a $200. I think it's around $100 or so. So let's just be patient. Once it's moved here to 103, you can close half of your profit, move your stop loss to entry, stay free if it gets to 106. The Nasdaq is still moving. The Nasdaq is still doing the same, still trying to climb up here. Hello, guys. Are you still with me?
Yeah, with you. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, with you, sir.
Okay. All right. So the GPUSD trade, I'm still checking on it just to check if it's there already. Okay. So yeah, we've been looking at GPUSD, the entry around the New York session. That'll be around 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. around this area. We'll be getting into New York session. So I think by that time the price will be here and we could be looking for the short. I think same thing for Euro USD. London session is a bit is not active today. I don't think so. All right, so let me check the Euro. I think I have the Euro USD around this area. Okay. All right. So by London session, I'll see what they are doing and I'll be able to take an entry from the boat. But for now, I'll stick with my oil and yeah. Any other pair you would like to analyze? Maybe crypto.
Sir, the oil just hit my entry point now. Can I still enter back, or I should
Let me
just
see.
wait?
Well, it's not at my entry point. I'm still in
Okay,
profit, but
you
just
are
a
still
little
in.
bit profit. Let me see.
No, all these things don't tire me. You go make profit. One idiot go just come take all of them back.
Yeah, it do happen sometimes. The price just wants to
Oh,
test.
sorry, my mic is not muted. Sorry. I didn't know it was zero.
Which one are you trading?
UK oil, sir. Can I still end? I should enter back? I should leave it.
No. Just if you gotten out, just wait before you enter. If you are in, all I can say is just be patient. All right, be patient with it. What's the time now? You're on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, the new 15-minute time frame. Okay, let me see the 30 minutes.
I don't know.
Before we can decide to close it, the candle we are right now has to close. All right. So if we are having a candle that closes below the previous one, that is breaking this red line, get it to 99, and then we can say, all right, it's a no, then we can get out of the broad. If the candle is still open and still retrace around this area, it could close and then the next candle can be an engulfing candle and continues up. But right now it's still at the middle of the previous candle. So I can't say, oh, I want to close it. That is, and then when it's moving up, then I want to get enter, then you're just chasing the market. You're not really going to with your plan. So the stop loss is below this place. So there's still enough. Since you are not over risking anything, you following your 50% rule, everything is okay. So just wait till if the price is going to go below here, right? Or it's going to retrace up. We're going to see what exactly it's going to do here. And then there's high chances is to even get here. Sorry. So just be patient with it. That's why trading is patient. Don't get emotional with trading.
I don't know, sir. I don't know what. I don't like trading EU and GU.
Okay, don't like trading oil.
GU, like GBP USD,
like the
the
oil.
most
You don't
traded.
like the way it moves.
No. GBP USD, GBP USD and Euro USD.
And Euro USD. Okay. Oil is
Like the
volatile.
manipulation.
Oil is very volatile. Very, very volatile. It's very volatile in nature. So there's a lot of people trading it. There's a lot of volume going into it. So a lot of companies. So it's moved very, very, very. It doesn't go straight. It goes up and comes down and moves up again. So that's like
The same thing with GBP USD. The same thing with GBP USD.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
more of
how.
a swing trader. So
Sir, someone was saying that there is a strategy for this. If you look at Nasdaq, US oil, all these things,
Yes.
they're actually the thing that can give somebody, quick money. And I know at the same time, you can also blow somebody's account. But
Yeah, there is
someone was saying that there is a strategy. I don't know, but all these people, some of them, they will not like to tell somebody that,
okay
I
to
don't
trade
know,
goods. I mean to trade oil.
oil and all this Nasdaq oil and
Yes, there is actually. There's like indices strategy, but it's the same thing that works with oil, gold, US oil. You can still use exactly the same thing to trade Euro USD, GBP USD, and any other forex pair. It's just that when you are trading Nasdaq, you're going for, the short term. You're going for it's still SMC like that. The best trade to the best strategy to trade oil, to trade anything is still smart money concept. Smart money concept is still the best to trade anything right now. It's still the best because it identifies where the institutions are, and it also shows you where you're going to get out. It makes sure that you are on the right track with the institutions. And Nasdaq and all those guys, they are all institutions. They have been heavily traded by institutions and banks. So even compared to forex pairs, so that's like now you could see that right here. All right, this big move didn't just happen. All right, this is the banks. This is the banks. This long candle right here. This one that happened here. This is bank, and this is retail traders trying to buy it up again. And once it gets where the bank got to again, sorry, let me delete this. Where the price got, even it didn't get there, just very close. If you go to the 15-minute kind of time frame, you're going to see how it dropped. So Once it gets very close to you, you see it again. It came down. It came right back down again. And that's why you have to look for institutional levels. That's why SMC is the best. That's why we have an institutional levels here. One here and one where this the others are. So the banks might still be selling their sell orders around this area, waiting for retail traders, people who buy and sell, retail traders to push it up to that orders, and then they get enough liquidity, they sell it down again. That's how the banks works. That's how everything works. I will explain, like I'll be holding a class very soon. I'll be explaining much about how all these banks, uses your volume to trade against you, and how you can just trade like them and just mimic the way you trade. That's the best thing to do, and that's how you can gain a lot of money trading. I think that answered your question.
Yeah, yes, sir. Please, sir. I don't know this. A newbie like me now. I would like to learn from you, sir. I don't know how possible.
Yeah, I have my contact on now on Telegram. Like, where do you get
Oh,
the link to get here? Where's the link?
okay. In fact, I think I joined this channel. I joined this neuro this thing channel for the, let me say, it's up to 2 years, or let me say a year, sha. But I don't know. I don't actually know how I fall. I don't know how. I don't know how I
Is
get
it is
how
it
I get.
Vision X Forex?
Yeah. Yes. Fiction, X Forest, and neuro. I think, is it not the same thing?
Yeah, the neuro is a friend of mine.
Okay.
All right, so I will just message the admin of the Vision X because that's my group.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay, sir.
I will send my link outside so people can just message me.
Okay, sir.
All right, so just stay tuned. Let me send it now. So let me okay, so uh, all right, so I just post my link. So if you want to get in touch, you can just message me there.
Okay, sir.
All right, so that's it, guys. Today, this morning, London session is about 30 minutes from now. You can just go and check out our the one we're waiting for by London session or your session. You can see London session is opening and you can see the moves already. You can see that there's a change in everything. Look at the volume here.
Look at Euro USD still going down.
It's still going down. It's
So,
still see, you can see now London session is open. You can see. Woo. And Euro AUD will be moving as well, probably. I told ya, because now the London session is open, so you can get your entry around this area. Your stop will be very small since the price has made his decision now. Yeah, you can put your stop around this area and then boom, put your TP down here and wait for it to eat TP. That's what we're going to do for Euro AUD. So if you are using Euro AUD and take that trade.
okay, Euro AUD, that is actually a sell.
Yes, sir. All right, so even Euro NZD could be reacting to whatever came out. You could see we're having a clean move right here. And that's the institution because the London session by 30 minutes again by 9 a.m. you're going to get more. So let's just check the news and we're going to end it. All right, so today is Wednesday, 13th of July. So all right, so by 2 a.m. okay, by 5 a.m. we have the oh, so we're going to have a CP high. So it's around 1.1%, not too high. USD GBP. Wow, there's going to be a lot of news. Canadian dollars, good oil investors. Wow, by 2 p.m. USD. Wow, today is going to be a really volatile, guys. We have so many things dropping, so it might be volatile.
Sir, please, sorry. What do you think about this Euro USD?
Euro USD. I'm not taking trades in Euro USD because the price has moved even like faster before I'll be getting entry. Be like I'm chasing the market now. So I'm not taking it. Then, but let me check it again. Let me check my chart. This is not the one I analyzed. Yeah, I was expecting it to retest here before continue bearish, but as you can see, the price is already moving downwards, already continue bearish. So what I can say right now is that if the price breaks this structure right there, because we have a low, the low was created on the 12th of July, this one right here, which was, I think the 12th of July was just yesterday. The low was created yesterday around 10:30. So you might be selling if it breaks it. All right. If it breaks it, that is, it's not reacting to it anymore. And now it's just a broken structure. So if it breaks here, that is, it's having plans to go more downwards. Like, so you might be setting a sell stop around this area if you want to make an entry. Your sell stop and your stop would be above the previous candle. And your TP, you might set your TP to around 70. According to your risk to reward ratio, I like to put mine around 3, we just 1 to 3. And that is if it breaks this structure right here. TGPJPY. Oh God, I love that pair, but I haven't checked on it. I think GPJPY. GPJPY. I can't find it yet, but let me just add it. Yeah. I think I have it, but let me just. Okay, so it's pound yen. I traded this pair before I left hospital. And this pair is fantastic, but at some point it got choppy around the last few months, and I just left the trade with it. So yeah, we could see from the 1 hour time frame. I don't really want to start from the weekly. I don't think there's nothing wrong with let's get from the daily. Right. So from the daily time frame, you could actually see lows and high. We have a high right here, which is very, very accurate. Testing everything is just accurate. Price tested it, came back, tested it again, dropped, tested it again, dropped. All right, and we have our lows around this area. First, we have a low here. All right, this could be on the 4 hour time frame, but there's a low right here. Hello, I can't hear you very well. I said I can't hear you very well.
I think the noise is from the background. I think.
Okay. All right. So we have a low right here from the daily. All right. The low started from here, but let's just go straight to the point. We can't take it. There's a low here. There's a low here, but the low we want straight right now is just here, and the high is just here. So let's move to the 4-hour time frame. The low and the high is here. Okay. So we have the high right here, and the low is still here. If we move to the 1-hour time frame, all right, then our low change because now we have a low right here that we tested for 2 times. Our OB is here, another OB is here, and the price is actually reacting to the second OB. So let's see what happens. 30 minutes time frame. There's another block right here. But the price broke it. There's another one right here. For now, I can't sell, right? I would have loved to put in the sell. I just right after this, love to sell it from here. My TP will be here. But what I'm saying, all right, is that the price is correcting itself from once tapped here, the price was correcting itself. So actually, some people will be buying right now, right? They'll be on the buying from here. They have a higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, but this is not really low. We had the high broke this structure. So possibly they may be waiting for it to test the previous one, which is here, the previous OB, or to get to the trend line before breaking. So my projection is only if the price breaks this trend line, and then I'll look for sell entry. But since if the price should get here, then we could get a continuation because this happens so many times. We have a high here, we have a low, high, low, continuation, especially when this zone has been broken. That is to say, the bullish are quite strong in this trend. So only if the trend gets broken, and they might be thinking of selling. If this trend gets broken, maybe testing, then yeah, might be selling it downwards. But if there's no any kind of breakout, anything can happen here. Since this structure has been broken, it will keep going up. All right, because I know there'll be some buyers there and they won't close their position until they find a very good confirmation that all right, the um bearish are taking control and there's nothing here saying it. Right? Everything here is still showing that bullish are in control, even from the 15 minute. All right, so now do you understand the projection on GPU, GPJPY? Sorry. Hello, guys.
Hello, sir.
All right. I said, do you understand the projection on it?
Mm. In fact,
Projection right now
I
is the projection right now is to wait and see where the direction the price is actually directing to. All right. The price could be
okay.
bullish. All right. You're on the bullish trend right now. And at the same time, it could be bearish because of this OD it's test. So now we just have to wait to see if the price is going to continue bearish by breaking this trend line or is going to continue bullish. Because once it tests this trend line and we see that reversal, and then we can be taking the long entry from there, from this 15-minute entry from here up here. But if it's bearish and it breaks this structure, we can be selling from here down to here and down to this area. So that's the projection on it. I don't.
Okay.
That's the projection. And let's check on UK, the one we have, to see if it has broken the previous candle. Or okay, so now the price retest entry, just exactly what I need. those, and then boom, it's moving up. Like I said, this happens once the price can't break the previous. So we move to 30 minute time frame. Once the price can't break the previous candle, there's nothing saying it's a reversal candle or anything. And now we have a new candle that is moving very strongly bullish. And this was just a test. All right, guys, so that would be it. Today we talked for I think an hour or close to an hour. Let me just put it. So the next one, the next live will be around London session. Right, be around London session. So
Okay.
I mean, I said London session. Sorry, New York session. My bad. New York session around 2 p.m. So that'll be the next one. Then we'll see where oil is, and we'll see where GPUS is, what trade we will take, and then I'll be posting the flyers and for the next class, like class that will be holding for people who want to get funded. All right, for people who want to get funded, there are some funding companies that will allow you to trade first before you pay. All right, so we're going to talk about that and a lot of other things as well. So if you want to join, I will be sending the flyers out. And if you want to message me, um, my contact, I don't know, maybe I should post. I've already posted my link on Telegram.
Okay, you posted it on Vision X, right?
Yes, I've posted my link on Vision Next, and I'll post it. Let me just, I don't know.
Can you post it here?
All right, thank you. So thank you too. So by 2 p.m. again, I might come live, and then if not, then that will be recap by recent session. And that will be 8 p.m. in the night. By recent session, we'll be rounding everything up to see what exactly we took today, and then we can be doing that every day because that's how I do before I got sick. So no problem, guys. And let me just drop my contact here. Okay, my contact. You want to message me 347 669
Hello, sir. Please
4127.
come again, sir. Please come again, sir. Sorry, please.
Okay, my direct contact
Yes, sir.
347 669 4127.
Sorry, I didn't get.
All right, I will
I'm
post
not
it.
getting.
I'll post it on
Okay, okay.
on
On
the
the chat.
yes, on the direct chat so everyone will see it.
Huh?
Hello.
Yes, thank you.
347 669 4127. I posted it.
Oh, okay. What's the code for those who are outside your country?
Sir?
What's the code for those who are outside your country?
What is the time? The code.
Sir,
Oh,
you did,
plus
sir.
one.
The
Plus
code.
one. Plus one.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. You are not okay. You are not in Nigeria.
That's my US number.
Plus one.
But I'm not in Nigeria as well.
Hello, sir.
I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian, like in culture, like I'm mixed. My mom is in the US, my dad is Nigerian.
Oh, okay. This is your US number. Okay, all
Yes,
right.
yes. Plus one. It's plus one. Sorry. Plus one.
Oh, one. Okay, sir. Are you using this number on WhatsApp too?
Yes. I have it on WhatsApp.
Oh,
But if you can't find the WhatsApp, definitely on Telegram.
okay.
Like this.
And if you can't message me right there, just message me on Telegram straight up. My Telegram link,
Oh, okay.
I'll send my Telegram link as well. So you can just message me on Telegram.
Oh, okay. That would be nice.
Okay, let me put it out.
Thank you very much for the insight.
Hello.
Thank you, sir.
God bless
I
you.
will really appreciate.
Okay, so my Telegram is C.M. So that is it on Telegram.
Okay.
So thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. This will be uploaded to YouTube. Right.
And
So you can watch it again if you want to watch it again. So you can go there and watch it. And you can watch it on my channel as well. I'll post it on my channel.
okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you guys. See you next one.